How y'all doing? This is Rod Burnham, aka Preacher Man R&B, and this is another episode of Retro TV 91. This time I'm reviewing Flash Season 4, Episode 9, and it's the mid-season finale. What happens on this week's episode, we did two stories in this episode. Flash gets captured by the Thinker, and Caitlin Snow gets captured by Aminette. And the reason Caitlin Snow gets captured by Aminette is because she has this beta that was on the bus whenever Barry came through the Speed Force, and his powers is telekinesis. He can read your mind. And they're trying to get out of there, and they almost get out of there, but Aminette Black stops them. And then Caitlin Snow performs the procedure to get the piece of metal that's in the back of his head out, that way he won't die. And they trick Aminette Black and make it look like he's going into shock, and then they knock out Aminette Black with some knockout gas, and they escape, and they're able to save this metahuman. And at the end of the episode, he is invited to the Christmas party, and Cisco gives him the nickname Brainstorm. And excuse me. And we think that he's a normal metahuman. There ain't nothing wrong with him until Barry gets a call to his apartment because security alarms were broken. And Barry Allen goes there and turns off the security alarm, and then he gets a phone call from Brainstorm, and he's talking to him, and come to find out Brainstorm is the Thinker, just inside his body. What happened was that the mechanic, the Thinker's wife, paid him for Brainstorm, and the Thinker transported his mind into Brainstorm's body. And what happens throughout the phone call is that Barry finds out that the Thinker's old body is in his apartment with the knife stabbed through his chest, with Barry Allen's fingerprints put on this knife, because Barry Allen picked up this knife whenever they was going through the wedding gifts, and his fingerprints is on it. So the cops come and arrest him for the murder of Clifford DeVoe. And what else happened in this episode with Barry? The Thinker had captured him, that way he can do all this, and Barry's trying to get out of this force field that they have him in, and he vibrates so fast that the Thinker can't see him, and Barry Allen escapes from this force field. Then the Thinker goes after Barry Allen, and he tries to electrocute him with one of his tentacles off his chair, and Barry phases, that way it hits the chair, and the chair falls into the ocean, and Barry's flotation device in his suit saves him from drowning. And that's all that really happened on this week's episode. My question for y'all is, now that Barry's in prison, what's going to happen with that? As always, Preacher Man R&B signing out. Got you. Awesome. Another episode of Retro TV 91. See y'all next time.